Stocks are bouncing this morning as I speak to you right now. The Russell is up 1.5%, the Nasdaq is up 1.4%, the S&P is up 1%, and the Dow is up 0.83%. Overnight, Japanese services PMI fell into contraction territory, and small to medium-sized business PMI in Germany and Europe outperformed in the manufacturing sector while remaining in contraction territory, and underperformed in the services sector while remaining in expansion territory. The opposite happened in the UK, where services outperformed and manufacturing underperformed expectations, with services in expansion territory and manufacturing in contraction territory. The main bounce for stocks, however, is coming from several news reports that the April 2nd tariff deadline to be imposed by the Trump administration is likely to be more targeted than initially feared. Several reputable news sources are reporting this. We have no confirmation of it, obviously, and that's pushing the dollar lower while helping to push commodities and stocks higher. The commodities that are higher include gold, silver, copper, and crude oil. We have a potentially interesting technical development as futures markets, especially the S&P futures, is testing the 200-day moving average. The ES has the chance to close above the 200-day moving average in the next couple of days, and it should be watched as the Dow has already done it, but the Russell and the Nasdaq are still well below their 200-day MAs. This would be a technical development that may pull the overall stock market into a sustained bounce. Later today, we also have a speech by President Trump at 2 p.m. in Louisiana. And while it's not expected to be a market-moving speech, questions about the tariff news from this morning will likely be lobbed at the president, so we need to keep an eye on that. Looking ahead, there's an interview this afternoon with Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic, a speech this evening from Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey, another from Fed Vice Chair for Supervision Michael Barr, and a speech tomorrow from New York Fed President John Williams. Now, looking at earnings today after the closing bell, 3 companies with over $1 billion in market cap are reporting, and they are KB Homes, Okla, and Enerpac Tools. Tomorrow before the open, only 7 companies with $1 billion or more in market cap will report earnings, and only 4 are US-based. Those 4 are McCormick and Company, Core and Main, Smithfield Foods, and Rumble. Data tonight, we get the minutes from last week's BOJ monetary policy meeting. Tomorrow, we get German IFO business climate and current assessment data. And in the U.S., new home sales figures, the Case-Shiller Home Price Index, building permits, and a 2-year note auction.